So this is my iPhone 15 Pro. This is the same iPhone 15 Pro that I unboxed about a year ago in September of 2023. So I've been using this phone for a little bit less than a year. I got this on launch day, September 22nd of 2023, and it's September 10th right now. So after basically a year of having this as my main phone, I'm going to go over everything that I've noticed, everything that I like, everything I don't like about this phone. So first off, when I got this, it was a pretty bad experience the first time that I unboxed it, but after that, everything went really well. I didn't have any of those initial launch issues except for not being able to activate the phone. But after that, this phone has given me no issues. So, surprisingly, this has been the best iPhone I've ever owned. I'm just gonna get into this. I have never kept a phone this long. I've always switched phones around. I have not wanted to switch to Android. I've not wanted to switch to any other iPhone. This has been such a great phone. So my battery health is 89% with 622 charge cycles. This thing has been used really heavily. 622 charge cycles, it's almost 2 charge cycles a day. It's like 1.5, 1.75, something like that. But this phone's battery still lasts just fine. It's almost 8 p.m. and I am at 30% battery. As you see, 5 hours and 49 minutes of screen on time. So that's a good bit of screen on time for me. Then 2 hours and 24 minutes of screen idle time. So for 89% battery health, I'd say this thing lasts pretty well. Also, I want to note that I have no charging optimization features turned on. So I also want to mention the titanium, since people were mentioning, titanium actually getting damaged. So for the past, I think, month and a half, I've been using this Apple Clear case. This has been putting marks in the phone. I know it has. I just really haven't cared because I'm probably getting rid of this phone in the next couple weeks anyway. Over here, just getting some random marks, and up at the top, there's some marks. So I actually dropped this onto concrete about a week or two after I got it, and there's still a mark on the camera lens from when that happened. So around the charging port, there are basically no scratches. I mean, there's small scratches that are visible. It's nothing that I would really notice. I have a matte screen protector on this thing right now. This doesn't really increase the screen quality, it just makes it feel a little bit better, and it kind of reflects light a little bit differently. Overall, I'd say, as for, the condition of this phone, pretty good. So another thing I wanted to go over is burn-in. I actually have about 0 burn-in on this phone. So there's basically nothing on the screen. I don't see anything up here. I don't see anything where the keyboard would normally be, or the iMessage menu, Snapchat menu, anything like that. This is surprisingly just like how I got it. So if I put this to, the minimum brightness and I go into a completely dark room, yes, I can see some burn-in. From normal brightness, normal viewing angles, normal lighting, there's nothing. This is something that I was not expecting because my Nothing phone got burn-in after about 2 weeks after using it as a second phone. So that's kind of funny there. Overall, I'd say, yeah, this phone has held up pretty well. Now, as for speed, this thing is just about as fast as it was when I got it. Everything performance-wise is still really good on this phone, as you'd expect. I mean, it's a 15 Pro. It's not even one generation out of date because, technically the 16s haven't released yet. But, yeah, with that said, I don't really know what else I should go over because there's no faults that I've had with this phone. I would say, USB-C, something I've used every day, absolutely amazing. This has been the best iPhone I've ever had, the best experience. And I would definitely recommend this phone to anyone. I think this is going to be the, peak of iPhones. It's just the perfect size, 6.1 with this smaller form factor. It's got such a great camera. I've really enjoyed the camera over this last year. Battery life has been just fine. Anyone who has issues with the battery life should either look at buying a Pro Max or use low power mode, something like that. And yeah, I would just say honestly, this phone has been great, and I'm excited to get the 16 Pro. This phone definitely has been really good. I actually considered keeping this phone for another year, but I decided not to because it's good now, but will it be good in another year? I don't know, because I have put this phone through hell with the battery cycles and all of it. Yeah, with that said, thanks for watching, and goodbye.